Back here this morning, look at the little doe right there running. When I was walking down here, it come across here. So back over here on the pond job this morning, and got a new chain for the chainsaw. It was getting a little rough yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these 3 big trees up that I laid down yesterday, and we got this one more white oak behind me to take down and get everything cleaned up, and get everything ready to start moving dirt next week. Owner has a big wood boiler or something. Said he burns about 7 cords of firewood a year, so he wanted to save all the hardwood and firewood. I said, not a problem. So I'm taking all this and putting it up on some runners over here and stacking it up so he can come in here with his tractor from the road and grab it as he needs it. And that way it's out of the pond site and out of our way of working on the pond. Everybody says that I waste firewood. We're not wasting it today. We're going to waste that little chunk. I don't know where that came all the firewood's not going to fit right there. have a lot of firewood. Come down, the last big tree at all to come down. So water level's like 4 feet from the base of that, and by the time we dig, I think we're going to just get into all the roots right there and kill the tree. And the owner is very adamant about if the tree is possibly going to die, let's take it out, because it's going to be very expensive to get that tree removed once it dies later on, because then you'll have to have a crane or a tree company or something. It will not be as easy as it's about to be to take this tree down. That's it, folks. That's all of them. Looks like I'm going to be cutting that right there. Backfill it enough where I can stand there. I've learned over the years on white oaks, it's best just to get out there with the chainsaw and start at the top and cut all that off. If not, you ended up with a wadded up mess, because those branches do not like to break off. Especially when you got to put it in an oven. With that being said, it's time to chainsaw. Try to load this big stuff. standing up like that. Stand up side, I guess. Everything up real quick and drag these branches and limbs into a pile. Won't get the dozer here till Monday, so I'm trying to get everything cleaned up. I use the old-fashioned way. Grab a log and get it where it's flat, drag it. Works okay. It gets the big stuff up. The rest of it can get mixed into the topsoil, it'll be alright. actually have a big log, you can grab it with the machine somewhat decent. Sitting there raking with the bucket teeth, it definitely cleans everything up a lot quicker. I don't think you get as much dirt in it either, because you don't have the teeth sitting there, you know, scratching up dirt. I don't know, I could be wrong. Well, the owner should have plenty of firewood for a while. I ran out of room there, so I had to start another stack. One more load of brush and mess to haul off, and we'll come back and get a load of logs. I'm gonna load some up in the on the trailer behind the pickup truck, and we'll get that pulpwood later next week when we come back to start moving dirt. So made pretty good progress. It's always amazing how much more time consuming it is when you have to load it out and haul the brush off versus, you know, piling it up and burning it. Even though that takes time, this is day number 5, getting all this stuff. 4 or 5, I can't remember. I think we had a day and a half, or 2.5 days the first time, and then yesterday and today. It's about a half day today, a little 3/4 of a day. All right, well, I'll get that loaded out and go ahead and load some logs up onto the trailer. Let's load up some logs here. I got to spin these around so the fat end is facing. Actually, I did that completely wrong. I was looking at that one up there, and these are facing the right way. That one up there's got to be spun around. Load some logs up on the trailer. Getting some of this wood out of here. Sitting, that big knot is on the deck board. I like lay that one on top since it's a 12 footer. All these are 12 footers right here. Go ahead and get those couple 16 foot ones right here. Put them on the bottom. That's a stout log right there. That's a nice one. Gonna roll over. Fit in there. Do I have a little one? Not really. Maybe one of these. That didn't fit in there too great, did it? Like this big poplar here and that next one to be on this load. I'll have to get out there and look, see what I can and can't put on there. Poplar is not as heavy as you think it is. It's kind of a light wood. Wonder if I can swap this one out. Swap that one out. Move this one over. Let me put this bigger one right there. And I can put that one behind it, and then that big log, and that's going to pretty well wrap out this load. Put this little one, see if it'll stay right here. I think that's going to stay right there. Grab that big one. I might be able to put one more small one on there, I don't know. I'm gonna put one more right behind it. I might put that piece of oak in. I don't know if I'm gonna be getting a little too greedy on weight. I think I'm gonna be getting a little too greedy on weight. Just be civilized and put this little one right there. I'm gonna say that's a load. We'll load the dump truck when he gets back with the pine logs. Trees are down and gone for the pond site. Just got all those logs loaded up on the trailer and the dump truck. So the off-road truck, John's A30, the flywheel exploded in it, and it's been down for about a month. Once we finish that big that big dredging job, or let's see, yeah, the dredging job, started having issues, and took it back to the truck and serviced it, and then the truck just kind of self-destructed there inside for some reason. But anyways, that's been at the dealer for a couple weeks now and getting all the parts, so they should have that finished up this week, and we'll bring it out here Monday and start moving dirt with it. But yeah, the old A30, it's been down for about a month and a half now. All right, let this cool off, and we're gonna go haul some logs off. Got the logs unloaded, and for those of you interested, remember we moved that burning barrel that big oil tank a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago? Well, there it is. Ended up cutting the top out of it. He didn't mean the guy to cut such big slits in the bottom of it. Told him just to do a couple, like just the width of the torch and some holes on the end, but he got a little carried away. And then he cut the top, and the forks can go through there so they can actually pick it up and sit the top back on there if it gets windy, and kind of keeps all the ashes contained. But looks like it's been doing good.